Hello everyone, it's Daryl. How you guys doing this morning? We're continuing our road trip vacation across Michigan's Upper Peninsula, and we came across this interesting relic here I wanted to share with you today. We've got a former train station here out in the middle of nowhere, right here. A little bit of internet research revealed that, this was a train station for the Duluth, South Shore and Atlantic Railroad, which served mostly Michigan's Upper Peninsula and the northern Wisconsin, Minnesota area. And I've been driving by this for years. I never bothered to do the research on it, but clearly it was a train station at one point in time. From the architecture, the way it's laid out. I had asked inside before to some of the workers, and they had no idea of the history of the building, so I decided to do a little internet research, and sure enough, there you go. These actually look like the baggage doors over here that you would have, possibly. And it's originally located in downtown St. Ignace, where the railroad ferry tracks were located on the docks. And now this is the location of the original railroad depot that I just showed you the picture of, or the video about in the video. It was right here where the Mackinac Grill is located, and the original building was replaced by a depot from Moran, Michigan. I asked the gentleman if this was the actual Moran depot building still here, and he couldn't remember. He said it could have decomposed and been rebuilt. He said, or it could be still the same building. He couldn't recall because it's been so long ago, but it certainly has the look of a train station to it, and it wouldn't surprise me if some of the original features of the Moran train station are incorporated into this building. And we actually have a warning light here along the side, and a switch, manually operated track switch, and some little artifacts of memorabilia here along the side, along with a menu for the restaurant. And this is a pretty good restaurant. We do recommend it if you're coming here to town. It's one of the ones we go to. Around 1960, this building was moved here from the original dock in downtown St. Ignace, and they constructed a tourist attraction type place here with a viewing tower for the bridge. And it used to be a quarter to go up and see the view from up here. Now it's $1, but we're still going to climb the tower, even though I hate stairs. Looks like a lot of stairs. We're going to climb the tower and show you guys what it looks like up there. Hey, we're here in the Curio gift shop, and we're paid the $1 to climb the 100 steps, 8 stories up to the top of the viewing tower. 100 steps, I should be able to do that. I'm not that out of shape, am I? Probably am, but we're going to do it anyway. They do have resting points here along the way. We're like 2 floors up now. Alright, we made it, but I gotta say, I am definitely out of breath. 8 stories and 100 steps. Whew. Definitely out of breath. Wow. Ah, look at that. There's my car down there, the white one. Support cables in case it gets windy and starts shaking the tower. And here we are looking east towards St. Ignace, Michigan. And this way looks off to the west toward Manistee, Michigan, and further down would be Wisconsin, a couple hundred miles away. We're going to go around this way. Yeah. I'm not particularly nervous about heights, but then again, I don't know how well this thing was built. And it's been here about 60 years, so, who knows? Who the heck knows? Alright, let's get a good look of the Straits of Mackinac. We're in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, and across that expanse of water there is the northern tip of the Lower Peninsula of Michigan, the mitten part. I don't see any freighters coming or going right now. A lot of times you see big cargo freighters coming through here, but nothing right now. You know, to the west there would be the ports of Milwaukee, Green Bay, Chicago, places like that. And to the east here, they could turn left and go up the St. Mary's River toward Lake Superior, or right and down through Lake Huron to like Sarnia, Detroit, Saginaw, Toledo, Ohio, and all the way to the St. Lawrence Seaway at Niagara Falls. But the main attraction up here since 1957, I believe it's been, has been the Mackinac Bridge. At one time it was the world's largest suspension bridge, or world's longest suspension bridge. With the approaches, it's 5 miles long. It's just a beautiful bridge, very scenic, very well proportioned, just a beautiful bridge. Kind of scary to drive over in bad weather, but not too bad. Never had any trouble, although there have been reports of cars being blown off the bridge a couple times. Probably exaggerations, but it did happen. So they do close the bridge down to RVs and trucks during times of high wind and storms. It's lovely up here though, very pretty. Mackinac Island is over to the left a little more. You can't really see it from here too well, so we're not going to try and show it, but we'll see if we can get a view of that later from a different overlook. And I just wanted to show you guys this while we're here. Doug said I had to come up in the tower and film while I was here. I think maybe he thought I couldn't make it up the 8 flights of stairs, but we did. So here you go, Doug. This one's for you. Fascinating geographic rock samples. Alright, now we're in the old train station part of the building. You can see if any architectural design things are left over from them. It's got nice planked hardwood floors. You see the bay window outcroppings and the tongue and groove boarding from the original station, along with the tongue and groove roof. Yeah, it's been repainted, but all in all it looks very similar to how it would have looked as the original train station, I would think. Very nice. Let's see how much the souvenirs are. $32 for a hoodie sweatshirt, $23 for t-shirts, $12 for ladies t-shirts. Unless those are kid sizes, might be kid sizes. I think these are kid sizes here. $16 for printed t-shirts, novelty shirts. $5 to $10 for coffee mugs. $2XL, $27 for these t-shirts. About what you expect in a gift shop, I suppose. Like Native American style crafts and knives and swords. Quite a few knives and swords here. Whiskey stones.
each other, covering tens of billions of dollars worth of goods. Alan Beebe is head of the American Chamber of Commerce in China.
Very concerned, not just about these rounds of tariffs that have gone into effect, but the uncertainty surrounding that and future tariffs that could come into
$8 for that.
Divers working to help rescue 12.
All right, I just spoke to the owner of the Curio Fair here, and these doors were taken off of the old bank building in downtown St. Ignace. I kind of figured there was something like that because of the metal cladding and the bars on them. This gentleman said that his grandfather built this building here, and according to him, the train station was moved here about 1958, I think he said. I can't remember what he said. I think he said like 58, or maybe even 56. But he said it was built around 1890 at the location in downtown St. Ignace where the Mackinac Grill is now. And they brought it out here. He says grandfather bought it for $1 and had it moved out here, and they replaced it with a train station from the little town of Moran that no longer needed the train station, about 20-30 miles north of here, up in the middle of the woods in the UP. So that's a little bit of the history about the place here, and the gentleman who ran it was very nice and pleasant. And I showed you some of the merchandise inside the Curio Fair on US 2 in St. Ignace. I highly recommend you make a stop here on your visit to the Upper Peninsula. If nothing else, just to look around, climb the tower and see the views, and who knows, you'll probably find something interesting souvenir-wise to take home with you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.